good thunderstorm. Welcome back to Strange Antiquities. Gorgeous little cat. You want to jiggle us right behind you? Lovely. Right, ding dong! I think this episode should be the last, but I don't know yet. Good morning. Yes, and to you too, Jupiter. I'm getting more concerned about my mother. Hearing about the poor lady who drowned frightened me. But she'll turn up. What? She always does. I've had another breakthrough. This time I'm certain it's a clue that leads to another hidden part of Strange Antiquities. Ah. Okay. Have a look at this then. From the individual, a stone for dark purposes. From the celestial, a stone from the earth. From the, no idea, a stone of death. Right, okay, so find stones that do this and then put them on this down here. I'll do that in a minute. Oh my goodness, I forgot I had all of those. Ding dong! Just pretend they don't exist for a minute. Thank you for the mether. I've seen into the yawning deep. I have seen beauty beyond the comprehending mind. The price is steep, but I pay it gladly. My shadow anchor broken. Must replace. You want a shadow anchor. So it's been a minute since I played this, so I've actually forgotten everything that's going on in it. I might take a minute to get through it all. A shadow anchor is sometimes used in the practice of shadow casting, the art of protecting one's presence outside of the body. Without an anchor, minds have been known to become lost. Shadow anchor designs can vary greatly. Some prefer pendants, whereas others prefer to clutch a totem in their hand. Some make use of symbology, where others use gemstones. They will always produce a field from the individual branch, however. What? What you talking about? Maybe I should have just played this all in one go, just so I didn't forget what the hell was going on. Shadow anchor is sometimes used in the practice of shadow casting. Okay. The designs can vary greatly. But that's not going to help me in trying to figure out what it is it? Some prefer pendants, whereas others prefer to clutch a totem in their hand. Okay, so let's have a look and see what I've got left then, because I can't have too much left. Right, let's see. Right, I've got this one and this one. Let's move all of these out of nowhere. All the way over here. Go! I have this one, and that one can live there. The pendant's can live there. So this side. Wow. Okay, so I've got all of it. Oh no! What if it's something I? Oh, what if it's one of those that's not in the drawer? Does this say anything about a Knight of Thorns? Something like that. Let's see if there's something here. Knight of Thorns. Shimmer. Armor worn by the Knight. These belong to a series of objects that were designed to soften to the armor or weapon, reduce calm rage in the face of the unimaginative of battling. Allowing the bearer to stay one step ahead, the Knight of Thorns famously wore a shimmer on his chest plate, but it didn't save him from being slain in the battle of 1356. Okay, so do I have a 1356? Yeah. That one. The tomb of the Knight of Thorns resides alongside an ossuary filled with the unknown dead from the Battle of Southfell. It is an unpleasant place that I do not plan to linger in. Happily, I am able to find the item I came for without any difficulty. and I quickly leave and don't look back until I am out in the bright of day once more. I don't think that's... don't... So I don't have what that's asking of me. Oh wait. A dark bluey green gemstone. Wait. What it? Yes! So I was correct then. Go there, and these will okay, and then this one. I still haven't figured out what that is. I got that quite early on, that one. Still don't know. I still don't know what shadow catcher is. Okay, all right, let's work. Right, I've done that one, so that one can disappear. Let's see. Don't understand. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. Spring is a leaf, and then like a nut. Okay. Is there anything on this one? No. I think it has got something to do with this one because it's got Mars in winter, rising in summer. Here, which makes me feel like it is something to do with this. But then I know what the game's like and it likes to trick people. So. Blessings in spring is this one. Rising in autumn. If I put that there, no. Could be something like that. So, oh no. I'm gonna try that one. Doesn't seem to realize nothing here. Okay. Ooh. I'm getting in trouble. Right, so maybe it isn't that then. Mars in winter. Mars in winter. So this is winter, which is that one. And if I find out what Mars is. Mars is iron. That. If I put that in here like this, and then it's rising in summer, which is there. The smells and sounds of cooking greet me as I enter the castle kitchens. I feel a little foolish as I try to avoid the cook's glare while following the clues left to me by a mad old man. What was I thinking? I'm not going to find anything here, and yet on the exact spot where the map leads me, there is something. A floorboard that has been cut and replaced. With a little difficulty, I lift it up and feel around in the cavity below before my fingers grasp something. Oh. God damn it, why'd you make me read that? Oh, okay, so he could want that. Sorry, I got distracted. I got a little steam thing. Right. Okay, so I am on the right path with this then. Okay, so cool. So blessings in spring, rising in autumn. Okay, so what blessings would one get in spring? Backwards. Sun. Don't. Wait, Hold on. No. Lessons in spring. That's March. This is blessings. Blessings in spring. And then autumn. The symbol on the map leads me up the winding stair of the North Tower. The pendant has been carefully hidden, but knowing where to look means that it does not take me long, and I am soon on my way back to the shop with a new trinket to add to our growing collection. Okay, I'm getting somewhere. I'm actually getting somewhere. Right. We could maybe want that. Okay, if it is something that I have, it's one of these. So these are the ones that make the field that it's talking about. So see, we've got wiggly lines down, or this shape. And that comes from... I can get to it. These. So it comes from here. So it always make something like this. Now I'm assuming because it's something to do with the mind, I'm going to go with a mentic. But I could be wrong, which is not that. It is wiggly lines. So it could be that or that. I don't think it's this one. But it said it could have gems on it. So I'm going to go check out what a purple... I think it's purple. No, hold on. Is it purple or dark purple? So it's a dark purple gemstone. Dark blue, a calming stone of peace and safety. So it could be that. That's a good idea. And then this one is a blue gemstone. Let's go see what blue gemstone is. Blue, an anchor between body and mind. I'm going to assume that because that would be helpful for what he's after. But because I overthink things, I'm concerned that I'm going to make a big mistake. No, I got it right! Half an hour later. The kyanite gemstones point to the fact that this item anchors the mind. It produces a mentic field from the individual branch. Let's see what's going for. Things take a little bit longer to sort of process and work out now. Okay, ding dong. Oh, David, have you got a letter for me? I'm afraid this letter was sorted incorrectly and has ended up doing a round trip to Kendall and back. Okay, it's something I should have got. Okay. Better late than never. Okay. I have spent a long time looking for an object that is believed to have been lost somewhere in the catacombs. The adventurer and something Marwen left a trail in her hidden stash, or so the story goes. I followed it as far as the Osirian of the Damned, a chilling bone-filled alcove carved into a natural chamber in the upper levels. But it seems her markings have been worn away by time after that. I pass on this story to you in the hope that you can succeed where I have failed. Right, so in the upper levels of the catacombs, so up here somewhere, I'm assuming, because it's kind of making me feel like it's this, but I feel like it's wrong. I've spent a long time looking for it, believed to be lost somewhere in the catacombs. Okay, the adventurer Marwen left a trail to her hidden stash. Also, the story goes. I followed it as far as the Osiri of the Damned, a chilling bone-filled alcove carved into a natural chamber. This? I've already clicked on this. This? I'm able to follow Marwen's trail for a while, but the carved markings are faded and worn by centuries of weathering. But how could weathering be down in the catacombs? What? By the time I reach the Osiri, is it Osiri? I can no longer make them out at all. Fortunately, I've always wanted an excuse to use a Carrick's candle. Cool. Okay, let's find out what one of those is then. Carrick's candle. These items produce an invisible light that peels back the years, allowing a glimpse into the past. The effect is often murky and blurred, but it works passably on stationary objects. They are marked by a depiction of a candle upon their surface. So something that's got like a candle on it. I don't have anything that looks like it's got a candle on it. Is it something I haven't picked up yet? Because that's really annoying when that happens. I think it's got a candle on it. Because, again, I don't have many items that it could possibly be. So it makes me believe that I don't have that item yet. So, if it's marked by a depiction of a candle, I've got it wrong. I thought it was depiction meant not quite the same. Of a candle on the surface. I just looked up depiction and it actually means exactly like light. Okay, so it will have the exact light like for a candle. I don't have anything that's got a candle on it. Which means I can't do this yet. So let's carry on. Ding dong. Do you know what? I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell my children. Use your words, because I can't understand you. How am I meant to help you if you don't speak to me? Yeah? Yeah? But my kids don't get caught. While those affected appear to be able to breathe normally, they feel as though they are choking, subject to sensation burning from the inside out. Losing the mind, something speak increasingly vivid nightmares, marked by food in the eye. So the mouth and tongue, so that speech becomes impossible. Pullman's paralysis. Okay. If I pronounce any of these words wrong, I am sorry, but I am doing my best. Pullman. Paralysis. Pullman's bane. These can be rolled along the tongue to cure paralysis or worn about the neck to protect against curse. Like most items that ward against curses, they emit a Duranic field pattern. Okay. So something, this. Have that. Go! This is an item that can be worn about the neck. It has a moving part that can roll across the tongue, and it produces a Duranic field. Yes, it does. That's the quickest one today. I don't even know how I managed to get down from Weatherlam. Everything went dark after reading the inscription on the tall stone, but somehow I knew if I made it to Strange Antiquities, I would be okay. Hey, what help you? Through the darkness, I received a message from the Nameless Ones. They seek an item called the Naline Casket. If we give it to them, they promise to free those it has infected. No, I don't think we have a choice. Yes, you do. At least we can be certain of one thing. If they have the casket, they will not allow it to be opened. Okay, open the casket then. All they desire, all they value is power, and opening the casket would release all of its contained power. Don't open it then. I don't know. Alright. Don't give someone something casket. What is that? I don't know. I don't have any paper for it. Ding dong! Verona Green. Oh, I knew you were a weirdo. The time has come to decide. The casket wants to be opened. The casket will be opened! Nothing can stop it now, and yet there is still a part of this mind that will not be quieted. Yeah, she's a busybody. You chose the wrong vessel. Help me to calm this what did you just say? Rage inside my head. Clamoring rage inside my head. This is your chance to elevate yourself above the scurrying ants that obscently crawled through their meaningless lives. Go. It was the last Mether I had. Using the index, I can remind myself what a Mether looks like. The Mether does not fit the description of the solemn or restful variety, so it must be abrasive. No, it was the last Mether I had to label. Have fun! You can take that later. No, she's weirdo. Next day. But the problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly, inevitably, the darkness seeps through. Yes. Of course it is. Oh, no, wait, hold on. What the hell is that? Oh, ball of yarn. Kitty cat. Jupiter. Okay. If you say so. Okay. Interesting. Could be that. Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna try that. The bleak stones stand in their circle in quiet defiance of time, once home to witchcraft and rituals, now abandoned, silent and still like the surrounding lakes. There's magic here, I can feel it, but nothing left for me to uncover. Am I gonna get hurt? No. Okay. Woo! Ding dong! Okay. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. I would like a nephroquant. Do not be concerned, dear. I have used one before and know what I'm doing. I wish you had like an option to not give it to them, because I feel like everyone's in on something and they're all out to get everyone. What am I looking for? I don't have one. Got it. Just missed it. Ooh. These were once worn by the necromancers of the 5 Knolls, who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Oh my god. Their power became bound to them, such that if they were to remove them, even after death, the nephroquant would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. However, they will cause Praxis if held against bare skin for long periods. Scarring caused by Praxis. What on his shoulder? Wait. If he wore it on his shoulder, what would you wear on your shoulder? That's the only thing that you could possibly put over your shoulder. Oh my goodness. The item here is the ring. A wearable item. It is attached to a hand scarred by practice. The spiral design of the item is a representation of the symbol for rebirth. Yeah, no, I didn't go by any of that. Alright. Ding dong. Hey Franklin. Please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we are confident will be of interest to you. Where are you from? Franklin Underhill. Hey. The Twinnings or Twinings. Artisan of wood, iron and clay. 2 Market Avenue in Undermere. Okay, I have seen that on here. Where is it? Yeah, number 15. The man who dropped off his card introduced himself as the owner of the Twinings, an unusual, sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions to a room unlike the others. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials. I know it might not look like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here, says the man. Take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I have indeed unearthed something very interesting that I am keen to take back to the shop for further investigation. What did you get? Oh, that's cool. So just death upon death is what those gems mean? Pure death. Whoa. I'm leaving the Twinings with my haul when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look round, annoyed, I notice to my horror that this man's eyes are as black as coal. He rushes towards me and I stumble backwards, fumbling with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to stop him. A Winx cord. I'm going to strangle him. A Winx cord. It can't be what I just found. It can't be. Despite the name, these simple-looking items do not produce a Winx field. They belong to the Durnau branch. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa's Stones. Fortunately, this effect is not permanent. Simple-looking items do not produce the Winx field. They belong to the something bunch, and a freezing effect. They cause a freezing effect. So something very simple like this. Away, and it is not that. It is not that. Or that. What about that? That's quite simple. Nope. What if it is that? No, it's not that. It could be that. Hey. No. Could be that. It's not simple though, is it? What's that? No. That's not simple. Oh. That. Something tells me it's that. Winx cord. Despite the name, these simple-looking items do not produce Winx field. They belong. Yeah, I've got that. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning themselves the nickname Medusa's Stones. Fortunately, this effect is not permanent. So let's see if there's anything that says anything about that. Just to add extra, just to make sure I don't get it wrong. Didn't mean to do it. No, it's too many. I'm not going to go for it. Okay, so they cause freezing. Okay, so something that's really cool, hard and cool. Not hot. Okay, so it's definitely not that one then. It's crumbly. I wonder if it's this. It seems simple. That says it's cold. And it doesn't produce what I'm looking for. Maybe just that. That. Warm, no, that says warm. I think it's this. I'm gonna try this, but I'm not convinced. Wiggly lines. So if it is something from my shop, it's got to be one of these down here. So if I go back, they cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa's Stones. Fortunately, this effect is not permanent. So a Medusa's Stone. So is that telling me what it's made from? So that's made from yellow sandstone. That's made from bronze. That's limestone. gold. Gold, yep. And that is hinted to look like a bone. Wooden. It's wood. Okay, so I don't think it's that. Okay, let's go back to here. Sense of touch. It's all crumbly. Doesn't say anything about making me cold. No. This makes me cold. This makes me warm. It feels unusual, not hot exactly, but energetic. Do that. I'm gonna try that one. Then I'm going to assume I do not have one. I really don't think it's that. Reduces stone. Maybe it is that. Well, if I get this wrong, I'm gonna have to go and do that thing. What is that? Oh my goodness. So I was overthinking it. The item features many symbols of paralysis. Oh my goodness, I need to go back and check that. I keep forgetting to look at the symbols. It produces an optic field. Yeah, I know. That's what I was going with. Okay. To my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestones. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I finally come to my senses, I realise I should alert Dr. Robertson, but by the time I return to the Twinings, the man is nowhere to be seen. Okay. Ding dong. Edmund Bishop. Something bad is about to happen. I know the music's changed. The ravens know it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a castander to see the paths ahead, but I saw what it did to him and vowed never to touch one again after he died. Don't know. But the gnawing worry of what is coming has become too much for me. You're gonna go against it back. Oh Jesus Christ. A lot of arrows. The eyes of Castander focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a mentic field, as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious selenic. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the paths shown to them, and have been led to ruin. Right. Okay. So, something of the mind. Of the mind. So it said it produces this. So of the moon. So if I quickly come down here and just make that. Selenic of the moon. It is a right angle with a big circle and a little circle on the top, and yeah, makes like a weird like DNA looking thing. Okay. Cool. So it'll produce that. And it also said something of the mind. So if I come through here and see what of the mind is. Oh, excuse me. Of the mind. Of the mind. Oh my god! Foresight. So I'm assuming it's got an eye on it. Yeah? Do I have anything that has an eye on it? Well, shit. Do I have to go and look out and look for one? It produces a DNA looking thing. Okay. Nope, that's really fine. it is, if it's something in my shop, it's one of these. Okay, does it have anything else to it? Got a bunch of arrows. Okay. The eyes of Cassandra focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a mentic field, as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious Selenic. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, as these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the paths shown to them and have been led to ruin. So let's see if I get any inner perception from this. I'm clicking on inner perception. Feeling of disquiet lances through the body. Okay. Nothing. Nothing. So this. So it's got a bunch of like fire and whatever other that triangle is with a line through it. Air and fire. Earth. Wait. It's got all of them. Air, fire, earth, and water. The fourth eye, a stone of sight. This one. The item features 2 gemstones, stones of sight. Oh, yeah, it produces. Yeah, okay, cool. So I got both of those. Weaving edge. Ooh. Ding dong. There always seems to be something going on in Undermere. I know. Oh, sorry. The sooner I can get this sorted and be on my way, the better. My uncle gave me a ring and I have had nothing but bad fortune ever since. I'm starting to think it might be cursed. Is there any way to uncurse it? Uncurse it? I have seen something like that, but I don't know what it's called. Classic purifier. A gemstone known as the ice base and a strong liquid. We'll take in such strings, imagine liquids, like it's cleansed of simple imbued curses or hexes. And that is that weird ass box. Love it when you get a nice simple one like that. It's already labelled, already done, and I can just crack on with my life. Ding dong! Sorry. For you. Lavina. Oh. I have been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to whatever that is, and I am fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies. If you are able to get your hands on a gris, I would be very interested in studying it further. Okay, a gris. Gris. The ritual of the broken path. A gris is heated slowly over flame. You have, okay. it was, I don't know. I didn't even read all of it. That was really impulsive of me. It had ash all over it. It said burnt over a flame. I should have read it. Never mind. Ding dong. Leopold Morrow. There has been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from Back Burrow. I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock and my village. Okay. Better me than a younger man with his life ahead of him. I have come to prepare my sword. Flame is drawn across the face during the ritual. Huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out the basilisk, as a Folian blade is only known way to pierce its thick armor. This! It's got this little crisscross grooves. Is it this you want? Yay! Yeah, it's the blade drawn across it. Okay, cool. Got there in the end. It's taken me such a long time because I've forgotten like all the information, so it's like nothing's sort of popping to mind. They've escaped. At first, my patients grew agitated when I used the Gaudian siren. But then I had a breakthrough. Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, calm even. I made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraint. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working or if perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me. What did you do? Almost immediately, she changed back and turned violent. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital. You're an idiot. I have no idea where they've gone. To the lake. They've gone to the lake. Next day. Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that had leached into the stone and the earth of its lightness too. I've only got 2 days left. Yeah, oh, but another tombstone. Woo! Okay. Right, so that. I get that. Like that. And it looks dark on the left, right on the left, right, left. The air is stifling in the darkness, and the claustrophobia of the tunnels almost overwhelms me, but I press on. I remind myself that there are few who venture down here, which means the chances of an interesting find are higher. It doesn't take long for my search to bear fruit. Oh, nice. I bet that dude fighting the bastards comes back without something. Ding dong. The day is white. The witherance was a terrible idea. I've only gone and made things worse. I wish Eli was back. He'd know what to do. I know what to do. Some years ago now, a friend brought an item to me, a black casket, and I learned that it was a dark article. So you got... Okay. I should have brought it to Eli right then and there, but I knew he would want to destroy it. Okay. I'm a collector of things. Yes, no destroyer. It seemed too important to allow it to be destroyed, but I see how naive that was now. This casket is far more dangerous than anything I could have come across before. And now I hear they are looking for it with their black eyes. Stay away from the weird lady. Either I need to keep them out of the museum or bring the casket here to Strange Antiquities and hide it in one of its secret places. There. So much reading. A dread vivant or a lunima. Viviant. A dread vivant is the only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. It can siphon power away from one's self for a time. Power rising up off a dread Vivian is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These items represent the balance of life and death, of good and evil, of hope and despair. Okay, so that. I don't know what this is. Nothing. And what is my It causes me to reflect on my own mortality. No, because these stones are just the deaths. It's going to be life and death. This one. Could be that one. That one's got like fire, cold, earth, and goodness knows what. Yeah, like earth, air, fire, water. Could be that. Like complete opposites of one another. And then what is a lunima? Lunima. Lunima, also called a moon pool or heart of tranquility, harnesses the power of the elements to create an aura of unease. They can be used to keep people away from places they are not welcome. There is a superstition among that says that a lunima should not be used when the moon is full. It's not known where this idea comes from. Also known as a moon or heart of tranquility. The element create an aura of element. Yeah, apart from light and dark, it uses all of them. I reckon that's a lunima. Yeah, lunima. The item bears the symbol of the element. Closer inspection reveals that it induces a feeling of discomfort. Yeah. I'll pronounce half these bloody words. Are these even real words, or are they made up words just for the game? Hey dude, there's an uneasy quiet in town today. Ooh, because I gave everyone one of these. That's what it is. There aren't many people out and about. I'm heading straight home as soon as I'm done with my deliveries. I don't blame you, dude. I really don't. Everything's coming to an end. Everything's gonna go haywire for a minute. In a minute. I have recently come into possession of a number of texts on the subject of arcane artifacts. You are welcome to them if they are of any use to you. If I don't hear from you, then I will donate them to the library across the street. Where's the library? What was the library? Wordsworth Library 26. Here, so you're here. Several of the scrolls look promising, but they are written in something script, and my understanding is too rudimentary to make use of them. If Verona was around, I'm sure she could translate them, but she isn't, and I can't. Need something to okay. Okay, something to translate. Translation. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so I have one. Blah 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 blah. And I close my eyes tight for a moment as my mind catches up. The pages swirl and blur in front of me, letters and words floating in and out of focus. After a time, I find that I can read them, though it takes some effort, and I feel drained as I reach the end. Okay, so it's just like more pages of the book. Ding dong, next person. Anne Bryant. Do I know you? I don't feel like I know these people. With all that's been happening in Undermere, I picked the worst week possible to lose my bright charm. I hope that you have one that I can replace it with. Powerful item that offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, and wisdom in times of uncertainty. It wields the power of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, the wicker triple goddess. Maybe this? No. Triple goddess. Oh, this! The item resembles the symbol of the triple goddess. Eli, I'm sorry I did not intend to be away for so long. I trust the shop has not been too much trouble to look after in my absence. Oh, you could have labelled everything before you left though, dude. I have learned a lot of my time in Oxford. There is a powerful dark article here in Undermere called the Narlian Casket. Your brother's got it. Gob him in. And now you're telling me that my foolish half-wit of a brother has had it in his museum the whole time. Yeah. Adopt him in. Good. I know how to destroy it, but it's not going to be easy. Just go ask him. Just go tell him. He knows that it's destroyed now. Whatever happens, it must not be opened. I will need to create a pillar of Alaric. From what I gather, such a feat has not been attempted in over 500. I just hope there's enough time to prepare. I'm afraid I can't stay, but I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay. The Pillar of Caloris is a powerful blast of energy that can consume the darkness. In my opinion, it is the safest way to destroy powerful dark articles. It can only be produced at a place of significance, convergence. Strength and weakness, light and darkness aligned the opposing powers at opposite compass point. With fortune's light, the strong will be made weak and the dark will be made light. Alrighty, Roo. Ding dong. Isabel. Hi, Isabel. I have had my energy drained by some disturbing evil power. For days now, I have felt tired and frail, and then today I found something that horrified me. This one. Beneath my bed, I discovered a carved wooden effigy with a strange symbol painted upon it. I don't know who has done this to me, but all I want for now is to lift this feeling of weakness. Okay, give me the thing, and then I will give you, I think it's a Corvin's Might. Don't have one of those. Have I not figured out what one of those is yet? No, I did read something. What was it? Oh, I don't have one. They're made of stone or iron and usually take the form of a small totem. So, stone or iron. Okay, that. Well, that's the only bloody thing I've got. Well, you're gonna have to take that then. It's the only thing I have. The item bears a symbol of strength that is made of stone, yeah. Okay. Ding dong. Susan. Hi, Susan. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You used it. I would like a blood beck. The nameless ones are restless. I am ready to hear their voices. Blood beck. I feel like this is a really bad idea and I shouldn't give this to you. It was once thought that these objects could be used to commune with the dead, but it is now widely believed that such a thing is not possible. It is not known where the strange voices that emanate from a blood beck originate, but there are some who believe they are the voices of the nameless gods. There's something that can talk to me then, so I need to listen. Wait, I've just... I can't tell if that low hum is coming from the item or my own imagination, so it might be that one. I hear a low chanting when I can hold this to my ear. That one. Cool. The design of the item and the vivinant gemstone suggest a connection to death. Yeah, I did say that, because 2 being death. Close inspection reveals the whispers within. Yeah. Me. Doing a good job. Cool. End of day. Right, end of day. Deus runs along the dark corridor, his eyes wide with terror. He clutches the largest remaining shard of the shattered lunima in his hand. Oh, what's going on? He only has one thought in his head. He must now allow his pursuers to reach... He must not allow the pursuers to reach the casket. He will draw them to the armory. It's only hope. His heart sinks as he rounds the corner. No! 3 more black-eyed assailants are coming from the other direction. He is trapped. His final thoughts are consumed by fear. There is nothing stopping him now. The casket will be opened. It's all his fault. Well, you're an idiot, aren't you? It festered and pulsated until it could no longer be contained. Some part of it reached out from the darkness, creating eyes so that it might find itself and hands so that it might open itself. The casket wanted to be opened. My mind went like right into the gutter. Meow. Books. Like books. I lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. Alright. 18! Do you know what, I'm gonna have to leave it there. Because this is like 2 hours long. I'm gonna have to leave it there. And actually do another episode where it's just the last day. And usually, well, I'm going by the plant one that I played. The last day actually takes some time because there are so many different things that you have to go through, and obviously, as we've just seen, the casket will be open, so you have to try and fix that, and there's just a lot that goes on. So I'm actually going to split this into 2, I think. Normally I do 3 days, but I think the last day could be a special one on its own, and see if I can get this down from 2 hours. Hopefully I can do that. If not, I'm going to have to split that up too. Never mind. But if you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.